Imagine leaving behind the cold winters, the stress, and the endless grind, and stepping into a land where the sun greets you every morning, the air smells like freedom, and people call you brother or sister. Sounds like a dream, right? But for thousands of African Americans, it's reality. From Ghana's year of return to new communities in Kenya, Rwanda, and Nigeria, a massive wave of Black Americans are packing up and heading back home to Africa. This isn't just about moving, it's about healing, belonging, and building something new. Today, we're counting down the top 10 reasons African Americans are leaving the United States and moving back to Africa. Trust me. By the end of this video, you'll see why this movement isn't just a trend. It's the start of a global shift. Let's start with what many call the invisible tax. It's not written in any law or policy, but every Black person in America feels it. It's the extra pressure to prove yourself in a workplace that sees you as the diversity hire. It's the anxiety that rises during a police stop, even when you've done nothing wrong. It's the exhaustion of explaining, over and over again, why your life matters. For generations, African Americans have carried this emotional burden quietly. But something is changing. People are asking, why should I keep paying a tax on my peace? In Africa, many say they've finally found the freedom to just exist. No code switching, no fitting in, no apology for their skin.
As one returnee in Ghana put it, "For the first time, I feel invisible, not because I'm overlooked, but because I finally blend in."
That feeling alone has been powerful enough to make thousands buy one-way tickets. For over 400 years, millions of Africans were taken across the Atlantic, stripped of names, languages, and heritage. But now, technology and time are healing that wound. DNA testing and ancestry tracing have become powerful tools for reconnection. Someone in Chicago discovers 40% Nigerian ancestry. A teacher in Atlanta learns her bloodline traces to the Akan people of Ghana. That discovery sparks curiosity, and sometimes a calling. Events like Ghana's Year of Return in 2019 opened the floodgates. Celebrities like Ludacris, Boris Kajo, and Tina Knowles traveled to the continent to trace their roots. They weren't just visiting, they were coming home. Standing before the door of no return in Cape Coast Castle, many said they felt generations of pain, but also generations of strength. Reconnecting with Africa isn't just about finding the past. It's about rediscovering who you are and what you were meant to be. Africa is no longer the dark continent the media once painted it as. It's the fastest growing region in the world. Cities like Nairobi, Lagos, Kigali, and Accra are pulsing with innovation. Africa now leads the world in mobile banking, renewable energy startups, and agricultural tech. And African Americans, many highly skilled, educated, and entrepreneurial, are seeing endless opportunity. Why fight for a seat at someone else's table in America when you can build your own in Africa? From tech hubs in Kenya to real estate projects in Ghana, the diaspora is fueling an economic transformation. Returnees are opening schools, restaurants, digital platforms, and sustainable farms.
They're not just creating jobs, they're rewriting Africa's future. In America, I was just another Black man with ideas. In Africa, I'm a visionary.
Number 7, affordable cost of living. Now let's talk money, because numbers don't lie. In cities like New York, Los Angeles, or Washington, D.C., the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment can reach $2,500 to $3,000. In Accra, Ghana, or Kigali, Rwanda, that same amount can get you a fully furnished villa, with a garden, private security, and ocean views. Healthcare is cheaper, food is organic, and labor costs are a fraction of what they are in the U.S. Imagine buying mangoes, pineapples, and fresh fish for under $10, or having a tailor custom make your clothes for less than the price of a t-shirt in Target. Many retirees are moving to countries like Ghana, Tanzania, and the Gambia, where their pensions stretch 3 to 4 times further. But even young professionals are finding they can save, invest, and live comfortably without the crushing debt or burnout of Western life. It's not about escaping America's problems, it's about building a balanced life. In the US, loneliness is a silent epidemic. People work long hours, neighbors barely know each other, and everything feels transactional. In Africa, it's different. Community isn't an afterthought. It's a way of life. When you move into a neighborhood, people notice. They bring food, they check on you, and they genuinely care. Returnees say it's refreshing to be part of something bigger than themselves. Festivals, weddings, funerals, and village meetings, everything is shared. You're not the black person in the room anymore. You're simply family. That sense of belonging, of being seen, heard, and loved, is something money can't buy. And for many, it's the number one reason they never look back. Let's be real. Corporate America wasn't built with equality in mind. Black entrepreneurs face more rejections, less funding, and fewer connections than almost any other group. But in Africa, there's room to dream big. From renewable energy in Kenya, to real estate in Ghana, to tourism in Senegal, the diaspora is leading new industries. Governments are making it easier too. Rwanda's one-day business registration, Ghana's free trade zones, and Nigeria's digital startup ecosystem are drawing in thousands. You're not just an employee, you're a builder. And when you create in Africa, your work carries a legacy. You're contributing to something that benefits not just you, but your people. That's not just entrepreneurship, and that's empowerment. Number 4, governments rolling out the red carpet. Africa's leaders have noticed this reverse migration, and they're embracing it. Countries like Ghana, Sierra Leone, and Rwanda are offering special diaspora programs. From dual citizenship opportunities to tax incentives, Africa wants its children back. Ghana's Beyond the Return initiative encourages African Americans to invest in real estate, tourism, and startups. Sierra Leone now grants citizenship to descendants who trace their DNA to local tribes. This is historic. The first time in centuries that Africa is not just a place people are leaving. It's a place they're returning to. And governments understand. Every returnee brings not just dollars, but skills, experience, and connection. It's not charity. It's collaboration. Number 3, reverse brain drain. For decades, Africa's story was one of brain drain. Doctors, engineers, and scientists left to seek better lives abroad. But now, the current is reversing. Highly skilled Africans and African Americans are coming back, bringing innovation, expertise, and capital. You'll find Silicon Valley engineers in Nairobi, Wall Street bankers in Lagos, and filmmakers from Atlanta setting up studios in Accra. This reverse brain drain is transforming Africa's image from one of dependence to dominance. It's about rewriting the narrative, showing that Africa isn't the world's charity case. It's the future of creativity, commerce, and culture. Freedom. It's the word America built its identity on, but for many African Americans, it's still out of reach. You can have money, education, and success, but still feel boxed in by stereotypes and suspicion. In Africa, that mental weight disappears. You can walk into a store and not be followed. You can drive a luxury car and not be feared. You can raise your children in a place where they're not minorities, they're the majority. It's a quiet kind of freedom. The freedom to be ordinary, to be safe, to just be. Many who return say they've never slept better, smiled longer, or felt more alive. Freedom, it turns out, isn't just about leaving chains. It's about finding peace. And finally, the most powerful reason of all, to rewrite the future. This movement isn't about giving up on America. It's about redefining what it means to be Black in the 21st century. Every person who moves back becomes a bridge, connecting two worlds. They're building schools, starting trade routes, teaching new skills, and inspiring a new generation to dream differently. The Back to Africa movement isn't just a migration story, it's a revolution. It's the descendants of those taken in chains returning by choice, with pride, purpose, and power. They're not asking for permission anymore. They're building nations, shaping culture, and creating a new Black narrative, one rooted in ownership, not oppression.
As one returnee said, "My ancestors were brought here in shackles. I came back in business class."
So, what about you? Would you ever move to Africa? Not to run away from something, but to run towards something bigger? This is more than a movement. It's a homecoming. It's about reclaiming your heritage, your peace, and your power. If this video inspired you, do 3 things right now. Hit that like button to help more people see this story. Subscribe for more deep global content about culture, history, and identity. And comment below. Which African country would you move to, and why? Because this isn't just history repeating itself. It's history returning home.